Boston Celtics versus the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals continued last Saturday, Game 3. And Boston answered the call. They have managed to get the win, trailing the series 2-1. It's a desperate call to come together. And that call was Gordon Hayward. The Gordon Hayward effect. Welcome back to my channel. If you enjoyed these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Or if you're new here, please do the same. I would appreciate it very much. Game 2 recap. Boston Celtics are leading by 17 points during the halftime. But their collapse started during Miami Heat kept their composure. And that is their strongest suit in any of these series. That's also one factor that they eliminated Milwaukee Bucks, because they are not afraid to attack the basket and defend. That same formula was used during Game 3. And for Boston, looking at them play, they have given a lot of effort maintaining their lead throughout the game. Having a lead of 10 points is nothing if you're playing against Miami Heat. Having a lead of 20 points and maintaining it is still impossible against Miami Heat. Two different scenarios, same instinct for Miami. That they always kept their resilience on coming back to the game. So never underestimate Miami Heat. They have Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson. Two young guys, two young guns, and still improving. Seeing them taking a shot and having a high percentage shot every time scares me. Because they're confident. Miami made them confident. Bam Adebayo is another factor for Miami. And that's why they got these winning games for this long. We saw him in Game 1 blocking a Jason Tatum dunk. And that gave them the win, the momentum. That continued in Game 2. That even though Boston was leading, he kept attacking the basket, and Boston has no answer for him. Until Game 3. And that is the Gordon Hayward effect. After the Game 2 loss, Marcus Smart gave a speech to his teammate. You know, whatever happened to that locker room, it lit a fire under them to play aggressive. But with this kind of team, with this very high energetic team, it will be a lot of emotions that you have to let out when you're in a situation like that. of losing. The aggressiveness and high energy came at the right time for Boston Celtics. They play different, and because of Gordon Hayward coming back just at the right time, he was able to give Boston and help them spread the floor and force Miami to get Adebayo guard Hayward. That's how they countered the defense of Miami. During the fourth quarter, with almost 1 minute left, the flagrant foul that Jaylen Brown got against Duncan Robinson was very crucial. That almost cost us the game. With a flagrant foul number 1, it's a free throw and a possession for Miami. And they were within 5. They were trailing and playing a very high composure during third and fourth. I give them very high respect of doing it. If it wasn't for a foul to Smart, Boston would have been able to get away. And it will be another come from behind Miami victory. Okay, so the Gordon Hayward effect. Having him in the floor, having his presence on the floor, as I said, gave them a lot of different energy to play, different aggressiveness to attack the basket. Also, in his counter, got a few more minutes on the play, and if you remember, in game 2, Enes Kanter played minutes before half, and he gave the Celtics the lift that they needed to have a 17-point lead. It all comes together. I think Brad Stevens need to give Enes Kanter more minutes in a crucial game, in the next few games actually, and more. Seeing him not doing anything against Toronto, we got very, very fortunate of winning that series. And now, I think Enes Kanter got that confidence back and that minutes back that he came here in Boston in the first place. The stat sheets. Jaylen Brown ended up with 26 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals. Jason Tatum ended up with 25 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 assists. Kemba Walker, 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists, while Marcus Smart pitched in 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. And our returning Gordon Hayward, even though he didn't make the impact on the stat sheet, he made an impact on the floor that gave us the win. Ended up with 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals of 31 minutes playing time. Kemba Walker made it aggressive, having an aggressive game in Game 3 was his first, as I say, comeback and giving the team a boost, since this is his first time on Eastern Conference Finals. And that gave us the boost, gave us the win of playing aggressive. On the other hand, the Miami team, Bam Adebayo with 27 points and 16 rebounds, while Tyler Hero gave in 22 points, and 15 of that points is in the second quarter alone. So, what to expect from both teams in Game 4? For Miami Heat, expect them to start aggressive, and they need to start aggressive throughout the game and not just figuring things out on the first half and strategize a comeback on the fourth. They may run out of fuse using that system. I'm sure Eric Spoelstra will figure it out with Jimmy Butler, and we'll see that on Game 4. Hoping. And for Boston Celtics, they need to stay aggressive on how they play Game 3. But they cannot lose that momentum starting on the third and fourth quarter. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are unstoppable during Game 3, and they need to continue that. Yeah, and I'm excited to see these two play again on Game 4. It will be on Wednesday around 5:30, I believe. Once again, thank you for watching. If you are new here, hit that like button, subscribe, and the floating bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Till next game, Guy in Green reacts. Peace.